On any given day at Florida State's basketball training center, you'll hear shoes squeak, whistles blow, and then feel a rush of wind passing by. Grayson Elmer is busy with what he was put on this earth to do, making sure everything is in check for his team. The 29-year-old Tallahassee native is living his dream as a manager for the women's basketball program at FSU. Grayson grew up idolizing the Noles, his everyday life inspired by his favorite school.
I don't know that you'll see him wear anything orange and blue. It runs through his veins. If you cut him open, it's probably going to be, well, there'll be some garnet, but there's probably some gold mixed in there too.
Ever since I've put on the Florida State shirt as a little kid, it's been amazing.
Grayson's life has had more than its share of challenges.
The pregnancy was fine. It was a normal pregnancy, and sometime in the middle of the night after he was born, he quit breathing.
After being resuscitated, he was then transferred to receive intensive care.
They were treating him for pneumonia when he got there, and then I guess on his third day, he had a seizure, and that's when they discovered he had had a stroke.
The stroke left him with a form of cerebral palsy, and the Elmers didn't know what lay ahead for their newborn son. They placed Grayson in athletics when he was old enough to participate, hoping it would build a sense of normalcy in his life.
Each sport had a difficult challenge for me, but I felt like if I can overcome a difficult challenge, I can overcome this.
Grayson used his love of sports to continue to stay involved during high school. He eventually found his way to Tallahassee Community College, helping to establish a championship culture.
I get a knock on the door, and this young man dressed in a suit, to the T, sharp as can be, hands me his resume. From that point, told me everything about this young man, and I hired him on the spot. I wanted to set a culture of championship mindset. He started it. His work ethic is bar none. His love for just doing the job and doing a good job is just absolutely something to witness.
Grayson spent a few years with the Eagles before transferring to Florida State to join Seminoles' program, immediately showcasing his best quality.
Yeah, his work ethic is what I would call the Seminole standard. We try to instill in our players not only to work, but have the passion to work. And you see that in Grayson all over the place, just the passion with which he attacks everything that's in his path.
That guy's always going 100 miles per hour for everything that we need. I'm just so appreciative of that and him, and it's just like the small things like that stick with me and mean so much.
He's the first manager to show up before practice starts. He's probably here like an hour and a half beforehand, and he's the last one to leave.
The opportunity has enriched Grayson's life nearly as much as it has for those around him. Every day with the Noles is another chance to do what he loves most.
Been a major part of him being who he is now, just giving him purpose.
And that purpose Grayson exhibits toward his job is an inspiration for those around him, a powerful model for others to follow.
He never missed a road trip, never missed a practice, never missed a meeting. I could always use Grayson as an example to our kids of what dedication looked like.
He's chosen to be ultra positive day after day after day that sets a standard for all of us. I think about the end of the day when everybody else is gone and Grayson comes up and says, "I'm getting ready to leave. Do you need anything else?" It's really special.
Sports bring out the best in all of us, a form of expression that unites people from all walks of life together through a universal language. In a town where love of competition is king, Grayson has shown us that love itself, mixed in with a little bounce pass, is enough to overcome even the toughest of opponents.
How to love something to the fullest, with passion, with purpose. I think those are the things that I've learned from Grayson.
This is a genuine young man who loves what he does and works extremely hard at it. And that's what draws you to him, not anything else. There aren't many people in the world like him.
Dreaming about one day going to Florida State, I wasn't sure that would happen, but now it's come true. It's words can't explain it. And being with Coach Sue is the icing on the cake.